Bacterial Meningitis by Emine Arkasoy, Izzy Chung, and Adam Alfieri. Meningitis is an inflammation of the meninges surrounding the brain. The meninges is made up of the three membranes that surround and protect the brain: the dura mater, the arachnoid, and the pia mater. The majority of meningitis cases around the world are caused by one single pathogen, Streptococcus pneumoniae. Streptococcus pneumoniae, the same pathogen that causes pneumonia, is a gram-positive, non-motile Diplococcus bacterium that can be one of about 90 different strains. When the pneumoniae bacteria causes meningitis, it acts in a very specific way and attacks the meninges. The infection begins in one part of the body and then invades the bloodstream. It then travels to the brain. Now normally, the membrane surrounding the brain, the blood-brain barrier, is impermeable to large molecules and protects the contents. However, the Streptococcus pneumoniae bacteria has a protein on its outer membrane called NANA that allows the bacteria to bind to and penetrate the epithelial cells that make up the blood-brain barrier. Once the bacteria penetrates the membrane, it enters the cerebrospinal fluid, where the immune system response is quite weak, allowing for unlimited growth of the bacteria. The infection causes the inflammation of the meninges. Meningitis has an average incubation period of 4 days but can range anywhere from 2 to 10 days. Once symptoms appear, they are likely to include high fever, stiff neck, severe and abnormal headaches, nausea or vomiting, confusion and difficulty concentrating, seizures, difficulty walking and sleepiness, sensitivity to light, and no appetite or thirst. Feels bad. The body responds to infection through acute phase responses to reduce inflammation and kill the pathogen. This is mainly done through a type of acute phase proteins in the blood called a C-reactive protein, which promotes phagocytosis of the pathogen by human leukocytes. The body also responds with humoral responses in which antibodies are produced to target the pneumococcal antigens. Bacterial meningitis is most prevalent in sub-Saharan Africa, and that's where the rate of the disease is highest in the world. Every year, there are more than 1.2 million cases of bacterial meningitis in the world. 4,100 of these are in the United States of America. The only reservoir for the disease is humans, and the mortality rate is about 10 to 15%. The disease is transmitted through secretions of the respiratory system and throat. Bacterial meningitis can be treated effectively with antibiotics such as penicillin to kill the pathogen and prevent the pathogen from spreading. Penicillin and similar antibiotics work by interfering with the synthesis of peptidoglycan, weakening the cell walls of dividing bacteria, causing them to burst due to osmotic pressure. Some bacterial strains become resistant to antibiotics. In these cases, erythromycin can be used to reduce the production of the proteins that bacteria need to survive, killing the pathogen. To limit the risk of infection, individuals can and should be vaccinated. The vaccine prevents against most forms of Streptococcus pneumoniae, but is not entirely universal. Another important practice is to practice good hygiene and cleanliness. Thanks for watching. Now remember, get vaccinated and take care of yourself, or bacterial meningitis may be detrimental to your health. Thank you.